All reaction vehicles respond to nature reserve.
I've seen some things in my life that I can't even explain.
Get the out. Let me search you.
Johannesburg is one of the most dangerous cities in the world.
All the robbers might be staying here.
They've somehow managed to get right under the fence. None of these houses are safe.
Night Guard is a security company.
Selby, John, Patrick, Mark, you guys push up?
We are contracted by clients to look after things that the police can't do. You're under arrest for breaking and entering.
Now we run the industry, all the operations, all the dealings with all the criminals, the staff, working with the police, and that's how we get results.
On my way.
As everyone knows, Joburg is the kind of the breadbasket of Africa. So when the guys come, they think, oh no, they come to South Africa, come to Joburg, and that's where they're going to make their money. Problem tends to be that they can't find jobs, they don't have any skills, they end up living in Joburg, dealing drugs, getting involved in crime in order to live on a day-to-day basis.
Look, there are parts of Johannesburg where there's lots of infrastructure, there are companies there's security guards in every corner, there's safe areas, but there's a lot of areas where you just don't want to be. We were in Jeppe. It's a notorious part of Johannesburg. A lot of gangs have been linked to this area. It's a really dangerous suburb. There are buildings there that are just run by gangs. People don't own them.
We went to go check out. One of our clients has a place there. They're concerned about the drug trafficking in the area, and we went undercover to go see where they were hanging out, in what areas, and what they were, which suspicious people were around.
Activity outside the front of the shop.
We first went to do a recce of the place. We staked it out for an evening, and we watched and we saw these guys. There were different vehicles pulling up.
Looks like they're moving something outside the front of the shop.
The same vehicle came in there a number of times, and very often when there's a vehicle coming in all the time, the same vehicle, it means somebody's normally dropping off something or picking up something.
Looks like they're moving something. Drugs, maybe.
Same car as before. What do you think is going on here?
These guys are dealing in stolen stuff.
The car keeps returning every 10 to 15 minutes.
I think these are the guys that's selling all the shit, yeah.
Got the main players inside the house and they're just dealing outside.
And off he goes again.
You think that shit?
But get down, here it comes.
We didn't go in because there were too many guys there. We would have to come back with a bigger force.
No, it's too hot right now. These oaks are looking a little bit restless.
Yeah, it would be better to come back tomorrow night. We should have about 3 vehicles, 6 guys. You've got to come in with more force than they have in order to control the situation. Otherwise, you're gonna get your head blown off.
I keep watching them, but these guys look small time. They look like a bunch of palookas.
Me and Klaus, obviously we weren't in the position to take these guys on, just the two of us. So we planned an operation for the following evening.
When we did the operation in Joburg, we warned the crew that there'd be a lot of movement on the streets, there'd be a lot of dodgy people, dodgy things going on. JP and myself went into a small cafe to get some energy drinks. When I turned around, the crew was right behind us. They weren't really expecting what we had warned them about. This is neighborhood rough enough for you. I did an eviction here once. A whole block of flats, Nigerians and Congolese. I evicted the whole building with myself, one other guy, and 2 pit bulls. Joburg definitely isn't for the faint-hearted. Listen guys, these guys are armed and dangerous. Let's be safe out there. We know from the intel we got from the other night that they're moving drugs and weapons from this premises. Let's go, be safe.
When we arrived, we pulled in hot. We saw the same amount of the same guys. It looked like the same guys from the evening before, and the way they bolted, it seems like they're no strangers to law and to police.
As we approached the premises, the suspects scattered. When we approached the front door, we could hear movement on the back. We decided to move through the premises and make sure it was safe.
In these situations, you have to be fully prepared. When you walk around the next corner, you don't know what's waiting for you. Very often it's quiet and peaceful, but on the odd occasion there's going to be somebody standing around the corner with a gun or a knife. It's always a worry.
It's nerve-wracking when you go in. You don't know what you're going to find, and you don't know who you're going to see.
Delta 1 coming for Zulu 1. We've cleared the house, all the suspects have fled the scene. We'll have to come back to make an arrest another night. Over and out. When you go through these kind of premises, there's a million different things that can happen. You're definitely waiting for something to happen.
Klaus went around the one corner, and inside the window was a mannequin. I think Klaus thought that this was the end for him when this mannequin had the drop on him.
Clearing out building or houses or anything like that is extremely dangerous. And when you see like a mannequin standing in the window there, it makes your heart jump just for a second.
That's part of the job, the adrenaline kick. I mean, maybe I'm a little bit of an adrenaline junkie. I don't know. Time to go to school. It is. Where's Jessica? She's not here. Maybe she's awake. Let's go, boy. Morning. My racing pigeons are my escape. When I'm in my pigeon loft, racing my pigeons, I'm not thinking about crime in South Africa. That's the bottom line. They really are my escape.
What's happening, bro? Yeah, I go to Zane's house quite often because I mean, me and him are partners in the pigeons. So I often go around there at least 3-4 times a week.
You want to chase this loft out and I'll go chase the other one?
Chase top ones, chase top.
Yeah. Okay,
Put them in the alley.
yeah, just get them all in the alley. I'll go that side so long.
Zane, come, bro. Got a busy day today. Leave your pigeons, bro. You spend enough time with them.
What are you doing today, bro?
We've got to go to squatter camp to go fetch that murder suspect. So we're meeting around about 11 o'clock.
Zane, you gotta be careful, hey, baby. Please wear your bulletproof.
I'm always wear bulletproof when we're going there.
No, it's dangerous, love.
It's tough because you wake up every morning and you leave your family. You say goodbye to your kids, you kiss them goodbye, kiss your wife goodbye, and you don't know if you're coming home. Love you.
Bye, baby.
Oh, dude.
Please look after yourself today.
I will, don't worry.
No.
Always try.
Don't do anything stupid, please.
You know me. Love you.
Love
Bye.
you.
Well, at the office here, it's pretty fast paced.
Be safe. Stay together. Let's make some good arrests.
We're a family-run business, so we like to keep it small and personal.
Next time, don't steal from me.
Trevor's the new kid.
Let me not start about Trevor. He's a hell of a joke.
Stood in human feces. Trevor's very cocky, arrogant, full of but he's a great guy.
Put another 4 in there, please, bro.
Woody is the big gentle giant.
Mad Mike. Yeah, call me Mad Mike.
Can be a little hot-headed at times.
Yeah, Trev, just sharpen up, bro. You know we don't have time.
Klaus is a strong member of the team. He's a bit of a nerd. Who the carries his own stuff in your car?
We always keep a close eye on him.
The suspects are being dropped off in the bush. They're waiting in the bush.
JP's older brother, he calls the shots.
We're going to arrest any suspects that we might find.
He's alive. He'll go shoot first, ask questions later.
I'm telling you, it's the last time.
Dave has been with us for about 5 years. We have recently upgraded his status to one of our tactical team members.
Yeah, with guns like this, all the criminals cannot succeed.
People say I'm the tough guy. Get to work, otherwise off.
Zane's always been the brawler. He's not always the biggest guy, but he sure as hell got a left hook on him.
Boom! Sleepy! It's an industry where you have to have the balls to be able to stand up for what you believe in. Fighting for safety and security of families. By fighting for these families' safety, I'm fighting for my own family at the same time. Copy 28, you say?
That's correct.
We've just received a domestic violence call from one of our armed response clients, 28 road. So normally what happens with these domestic violences is either the husband comes home drunk, or he never came home, or it's some domestic dispute, but alcohol is always involved. So when we approach this house, we're gonna have to just approach with caution and stuff. We never know what the situation is.
If possible, the police can be involved if we can't resolve the matter.
It was confusing when we got there, as we did not know who pushed the panic button.
What is this?
What is this? I pressed the panic button because I don't want you here. I want you to I hold them. I want that to take
my
away.
face. What is this? What is this? Calm down. Why is there cameras here?
When we arrived on scene, the lady didn't have any visible bruises or marks on her, so I don't think the boyfriend had been pushing her around. But he was becoming aggressive, and thank God we got there when we did, because things could have escalated.
fucking off.
Dude, shut up.
Calm down, come here.
He's a
This has got nothing to do with you, bro. Just
arrest him.
I don't care.
Take him.
Okay, she's my girlfriend, bro. No, man. No. Just relax, bro. Let's
just go around the corner.
No, man.
Arrest him.
Let me just talk to
Arrest him. No, arrest him. He shouldn't be here. He's a drunk. Smell him.
Just talk to you.
He's been drinking all
Talk to
day.
you.
No, I won't.
Let's calm the situation down.
What we always do is diffuse the situation. Once we've diffused the situation and calm everyone down, we can start understanding what the problem is and which party we have to remove of the premises.
You're making the situation worse, bro. No.
Just take him away.
Take him away around the corner.
Let me just talk to her.
I don't want to talk to you.
Let me just talk to her, dude. She's got the. This is unnecessary. We don't need all this.
I understand. I'm a man, I know I've been in this, some stuff of all like this.
Okay.
So sometimes just you calm down, sort of.
But I'm bro. I just want to sort it out, man. Please, this is bull.
What is actually going on?
I haven't seen him in 2 days, and he's been home. Only comes home now, and he's drunk, and he's cheating on me, and he does this more than often. I want him to just leave.
Okay. Do you want him to leave
And
the
I'm
premises?
scared. You know, every night I sit here worry about him, and he always does this to me.
Do you want him to leave the premises?
I want him to leave. I don't want him here.
Okay. Would you just calm down, wait, let me have a chat to him. Let me see what's going on, and let's see if we can resolve this situation.
But I don't want him. He must just leave.
When there's alcohol involved, or when you've had a couple pots, you're not thinking 100%, and you start to.
Let me just talk to her.
I don't want him here.
Just relax.
It's not going to resolve the situation.
We're just trying to calm it down. We're just trying to calm it.
Just relax.
I want you to leave. Leave.
Let me just talk to her, bro. Let me just talk to her.
No.
I'm calm. I'll be calm if you let me talk to her, bro. What the going on here?
Listen, sometimes you can end up being acting violently. You understand?
I understand,
and
man.
then you can regret maybe tomorrow.
For sure,
or 2 days after. You understand?
But I'm not fighting. I just want to chat, dude. I just want to have a chat and we can sort it out, man.
But you guys, you are angry. Both of you are angry.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
You know, I think the best way forward is. Do you have a car here, or did you come with a friend, drop you off or something? Let us give you a lift back to your premises if you don't have a car.
Okay.
Calm down. Tomorrow morning.
Just relax.
Tomorrow morning you can give her a call and you guys can sort out when everyone's not been drinking or when everyone's just on the same wavelength.
Okay.
All right. Dave, let me speak to the lady.
Okay.
I think we'll give the gentleman a lift from here back to his apartment or back to his house.
Okay.
And then tomorrow they can sort it out amicably.
Domestic violence cases almost always include alcohol. Once we found out what the situation was, we always take one party away to one of their relatives' houses or to a friend where they can calm down, obviously sober up a little bit, and the next day they can deal with their problems.
Okay, ma'am, what we've done is we've spoken to him. He doesn't have a car yet. He got dropped off with a mate of his. Obviously the guy that he was chilling with last night. We're going to take him away. We're going to give him a lift to his house. And then obviously you guys can deal with it tomorrow morning. If he comes back tonight, give us a call. We're on 24-hour call to you guys. If you feel unsafe about anything, hit your panic button. We'll be here in seconds. We'll ask him not to come back to the house, to please keep his distance, and we'll have a call around your house just to make sure he doesn't come back.
Thank you so much.
Taking you home to where you're staying, and then tomorrow you calmly come here and then talk to her. Okay. Yeah, this one's good idea. It's bullshit. We're taking home now to sleep. You're gonna come tomorrow, and then if possible we're gonna be here again to assess the situation, that there is a peace reigning in this house.
When receiving panic alarm calls, it's always nerve-wracking because you never know what you're going to go into. You never know if you're going to rock up there and there's going to be 5 gunmen waiting for you, or if there's going to be a lady waiting with a bunch of flowers for you. You never know. It could have been a lot worse.
We're on our way to go investigate a suspicious vehicle. One of our clients phoned us, said they spotted the vehicle
They've been getting out of the vehicle, checking over walls, and just generally acting suspicious. See the vehicle standing on the right-hand side, the white BMW. That's a vehicle that reported. Yes, there's two males in the vehicle. Let's do a U-turn and run the plates there. Quite often we get reports that occupants of vehicles have not made any moves or they've not done anything. They've just been in their vehicles observing. Okay, we're coming up towards the suspect. I'm just going to pull over here so it looks like we're trying to buy some grass. I'm going to get as close as possible so we can run the plates quickly. Juliet Papa, come in for Zulu 1. Actually pulling like we're going to the SPCA here. Juliet Papa, coming for Zulu 1. I need you to run plates Yankee Lima Sierra Golf Papa. Yankee Lima Sierra Golf Papa. These guys, the same team of suspects has been wanted for house robbery and armed robbery in the area.
Yeah, they look suspicious because it's like they see what we are doing. We are after them.
Zulu 1, Juliet Papa, region out and clear.
Did you manage to run those plates?
It comes out to a silver Golf GTR.
Okay, this is a white BMW. I'm going to need backup. We're going to pull this guy over. Okay, we've picked up this white BMW. We've run the number plates. The number plates do not match the car. It comes out as a... 10-4, we're just following the suspect. We're trying not to be made. We're seeing if we can do this passively or if we're going to have to do it aggressively. We knew exactly where this guy was going, so we radioed through to Mully and Trevor to set up the roadblock on the other side of the dirt road. The suspect's just turned onto a sand road. He's trying to lose us in the farmlands here. We're not going to let him lose us.
Okay, I'm on the dirt road. We're at point.
When I received the call yesterday, I was a little bit far out, and I knew if I didn't get there, I knew Zane was going to do something stupid and just dive in first.
Hands up! Hands up on the vehicle!
The one suspect, he surrendered immediately.
Do you have any weapons on you? No. Are there firearms in the vehicle? No. Are you sure?
Yes. I think just the other guy saw the open felt next to him and he thought, let me just take off.
That's it!
David needs backup. Get there, he needs backup. Where's your partner off to? I don't know.
I've lost the suspect. I'm on
10-4, we're on our way to give you backup.
confirm.
Tango 1 coming for Zulu 1, Tango 1.
Yeah, 10-1, Zulu 1.
Have you got a 10 on the suspect?
We knew he didn't get away because we didn't see him exiting at the end of the bush. So what we did is we regrouped and we started to comb the bush for him.
These guys can be anywhere in the veld. They'll be lying still, waiting for us to flush him.
Guys, let's push up in a line.
As soon as he jumped up and started to run again, Trevor and David gave chase. Trevor, obviously fueled by adrenaline, hit an ant mine.
Well done, Dave. Pick your suspect up. Pick him up. Put your feet down. What are you doing? Put your feet down. There we go. Searching for weapons. Did you search for weapons?
Yeah, no, search him.
What's this one?
I was very proud of David. David didn't give up after he saw Trevor fall down. He knew he had Trevor's back, so he just continued the chase, and he was victorious at the end of the day. He came out with his man.
Hey, Trev, rookie hero number 1, bro. Watch where you're running.
the termite man, bro, and I think I pulled Miami.
That's not a termite, man.
That thing looks like a little
sand heap.
Yeah, that's the same thing. I didn't see it. And the worst part is I tore my pants.
Good that he actually fell and he hurt his hamstring, because he would have had such a big head if he actually took out that suspect on his first raid like that.
I was on the suspect's heels. I was about to tackle him. I think if I took another 2 steps, I would have got the suspect.
We had a great success today. We managed to arrest a whiskey male and a Bravo male. The Bravo male fled through the bush. Trevor gave chase. He didn't manage to apprehend the suspect. David came flying in.
When I went to the floor after I fell, David was there to catch the perp. Dave, your baby, got my back, boy.
Managed to get the suspect and we've had a great success. We've got both of them in custody now. We're going to take them through to the police station.
Yeah, buddy. Come, wait up. Come.
Relax, man. We got you, relax. You're going nowhere.
Now let's search this vehicle.
When searching these vehicles for drugs and weapons, criminals hide their weapons and their drugs in various places. So you really need to go through these vehicles thoroughly, because you'll find drugs where you least expect it.
You can get a owner's name here. There's no name in this book of life. It's just a VIN number, model number. We'll have to,
trace it back to
that will
BMW
help us to trace it back to BMW, and that will tell us exactly who the owner of this car was. It's a weapon. It's a weapon. We'll take it straight into the police station. Let's run that serial number.
Whenever a weapon is found, it gets handed over straight away to the SAPS.
Check if this gun has been reported stolen. Do some ballistics and maybe we can trace if this gun's been used on any other robberies.
And link it to some murders, hopefully, huh?
100%.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 teams. One team's going to flush them out. If we find somebody there, hopefully we do, flush them towards the other team.
We have standoffs every morning, and that's where we discuss our operations for the day. At these standoffs, we discuss how we can use our response times and the tools we are given to save people's lives.
We've got reports of people breaking into complexes, hiding in the tunnels. So what we're going to do is if we find somebody there, hopefully we do, flush them towards the other team. From our investigation, what we found is that the criminals were in fact storing the goodies that they were stealing, laptops, handbags, cell phones. They were hiding inside these tunnels where they could later on retrieve the items to go and sell them. Let's make some good arrests. Let's be safe out there. Fall out.
We're on our way to a complex. On the back of the complex is a highway. Underneath those highways are massive stormwater drains. Criminals use these stormwater drains at night. They come through the bush, through the stormwater drains, and then they've got access to the back of complexes where they can tamper with fences, get through the fences and into the complexes.
A gentleman from a gated complex called us. We went to site to have a consultation with him. We went out to do a site evaluation.
Have you seen anybody walking here? No. Has it been quiet today?
We'll go check what's going on there.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
All they did is they just tore the piece out. This fencing has its pros and has its cons. The problem is criminals just tear it out exactly like this. They just tear it off. You need electric fence all the way down.
We've got a lot of activity here. As you can see by the way this complex has reinforced their security, they've got clear view electric fence, barbed wire inside the complex. What they're doing is they're standing on that and they're looking inside your complex.
Okay, so we're giving them perfect steps.
You're giving them stepping stones to watch you these need to be cut off as soon as possible.
They watch how many times you patrol. They say, okay, this guy's gone on patrol now, so we've got another 40 minutes or another 20 minutes before he does his next patrol. Run in, go through an open window, steal a laptop, out in 10 minutes, hide the laptop in the tunnel over there. Okay. Carry on walking on the street, the cops pick them up, they've got nothing on them, they've done nothing wrong. They come tomorrow morning, pick up the laptop, take it to the pawn shop.
So what they do is they go through the tunnel, they rob the house, go through the tunnel, leave all the stuff up there in a little nest. And once everything's clear and the police have gone and stuff like that, then they come back and they take all the valuables that they want.
The simple solution is clear 2 meters of bush next to the wall, put lighting, make it like daylight during the night, and these guys aren't going to come break in when it's daylight outside. So they've got a lot of work to do here. The reason why you hide the items away once you've stolen them is that when you get bust, you don't have anything on you, so there's no way that you can be linked to the crime. They've obviously burgled a house in the nearby area, and they got away with that, and they didn't know what to do with it, so they just left it in the bush. But it's a very expensive leg brace that they've stolen from somebody.
It's very important for us to walk through these areas during the day, to stay familiar with the pipes and the surrounding bush in these areas, so that when we do chase suspects at night, we've got a good knowledge of the terrain.
So what the guys do is they get familiar with the tunnels and the tunnel up here, and what they do is they use it to get away from the cops, because at night, when it's dark, they know the tunnel and they know the different surroundings. So they run through here, and the cops, I don't blame them, they don't follow them. So that's how most of the criminals get away and stuff. Just mind you.
This is copper wire, so obviously either the construction workers or somebody on their site there is stealing their copper wire, coming here to strip it, and then just taking the copper and selling it to the scrap metal dealers. What we found is a nice hideaway inside the woods where these guys steal copper wire, and they sit there in the middle of the night and they strip the wires down, and then they go sell the copper for scrap metal. Unfortunately, the contractors that are losing this copper are losing a lot more than the guys are making.
As you can see here, this is a massive operation. This is big cable. This is main lines. When they cut this cable out, it sets a whole suburb down for the night. And then the power company needs to send emergency technicians to come and work on the lines to get those lines up and running again, so everyone can have electricity by the morning. This is hours and hours and hours of work what they've done here. They've been sitting here overnight. You can even see over here they've burned some of it. It's quicker to burn the plastic off, to separate the copper from its housing.
This construction site next door is losing big ammo. This is the amount of theft that's going on there.
You can see what they do is they sit under here, they're sheltered, no one can see them. They light a little fire here behind the bamboo. They start burning the cable. The fire keeps them warm while they're working as well. For them, it's work. This is a massive issue in this area.
What criminals do is they use these tunnels as escape routes, especially that top part where Trevor climbed into. I mean, if you don't know what you're doing at night, you're never going to climb up there.
Hey guys, I found something. There's a lot of stuff up there.
What criminals do once they've committed a crime, a break-in, they take the stolen items that they've stolen and they climb into these tunnels and they go through all the valuable stuff. All the valuable stuff they remove, the rest of the stuff they throw in the river.
So whatever they're stealing from the complexes around here, they're hiding up here. So what I think we should do is set up a little operation here where we hide someone up there and we wait for them to come.
Well, there's only 2 entry points, so if we put guys here and guys there and one guy in, as soon as they climb back in, they're going to try and jump in on either side and we'll be waiting for them.
Me and JP discussed that a sting operation in this area would work very well. We could place parts of our team in various parts of the river and on top of the bridge, so when these guys do try and escape, they escape into an ambush. It would be a very good place to do an operation, and I'm sure we'd make a good arrest.
Day has arrived. Time for Trevor to feel the pain that we felt for the last 20 years growing up in a house of night guard. We went to paintball for two reasons. First of all, we had to initiate Trevor.
As the new guy and also losing the suspect. By losing the suspect, I was letting that guy down and I had to be punished for it.
You got a bit thicker.
So they used to fit you back in the day.
No, first we play a proper little ba-ba-ba, and then we play... No, just okay. I can't just go in there and get shot. Yes.
That's all I need to see.
Zed, this one's got your name on it, boy.
Those are all...
You're going down.
You know, when you finish you're not going to be able to talk so much because you're going to be like, ah.
Okay, just give Trev his first initiation shot. Trev.
A little scared there.
That's a little terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. In the first game, we split into two teams. My team was myself, Mully, and Dominique.
The goal was for us to shoot the hell out of Trevor, so I would have liked to be against Trevor.
You're still gonna get shot though. Trevor, I'm coming for you! For you!
I think Zane took it a little too serious there. When he ran at me and started shooting me like that, and then Mully, my teammate, didn't back me up. So I think Zane took it seriously.
You know, these new guys are always scared of their bosses, and I am a bit of a loose cannon, a cowboy. So when you've got me running at you, it strikes fear in your heart, and you know that's I think what happened to Trevor.
Who the shooting me? Drop off! Are you stupid? I got hit by my own brother.
For the second game, I was on my own team, and what happens is I face everyone else. So as soon as I shoot someone, they join my team until there's no one left on the other team.
We can't shoot the shit out of him.
No, we're gonna shoot the shit out of him. Brother, he would in a heartbeat he'd shoot the shit out of you.
I'm a lone wolf.
You guys are down.
Arr, arr, arr.
I'm a lone ranger.
Just wait. Dom, you and David need to get up, eh? Caleb?
Trevor's quite a hot-headed guy. He'll do anything to show off in front of people. And he is a tough guy. I mean, not many people take his shirt off and get shot in their undies.
Okay, guys, ground rules. No shooting the because I got no protection, yeah? No shooting me in the hammy.
Okay.
And then everyone gets one bullet
Is that
each.
the hamstring that you lost the suspect with?
That is indeed.
Thank God for David.
That's why I'm here. Everybody say, why?
Brother, you're gonna get hurt now. Just there.
We were getting ready to do Trevor's initiation, so everyone was teasing him. They were throwing paintballs at him. It looked like it was quite terrifying for Trevor, and it wasn't so much the pain; it was possibly the anticipation. So I thought the best thing forward would be just to shoot him quickly before we count.
Do you want to run? Do you want to dodge? Do not get. Whoa, sucks.
What did you get him?
That was Mully. What an arm.
Sorry, Trev.
I'm done. Jump all's done. I'm spent.
You threw that one.
Trevor is slowly but surely becoming part of this team. The initiation of paintball really has nothing to do with the paintball itself. It's really all about teamwork. It's very important that our members bond with our ops team. They need to know that we are there for them and they have to be there for us.
3.
Oh!
Dude! No, you must
just give you a 5 in there.
Only one guy.
No, don't shoot him, man. Oh, shit.
Okay, so I just got initiated for missing my first suspect. I stood in like a 5-meter range, basically, and I let each person have 1 shot at me. So I think I got hit 5 out of 7 times. So I'll show you. Got hit on my half moon, on my stomach again. I got hit on my, that's quite a beast, and then down there. So so lesson learned, never fall while chasing a suspect, always catch a guy first time. Thanks.
When I was younger, I lost my older brother. So when I joined the night guard team, I felt like I gained three bigger brothers.
Trev, welcome to the team.
Well done, brother.
Well done, Trev. Well done, Trev.
No, not to miss any suspects. Eh? I don't want to miss another one. That shit, bro. I'm still hurting, eh? But I think that caddy's worse than anything.
You know what the thing is? But these aren't so bad. These aren't so bad. They look like a little bit of like a small mosquito virus. They don't look that bad at all.
I think Night Guard is like a family. We're like a band of brothers with the same goals, objectives, and the same ideas about life. We look after each other. We work together, and this is definitely a family business, especially with our new brothers that have joined the team.
I even got a little bit of jizz there.
Back to the rain.
Okay, sweet guys, thanks for shooting me. I know in future I mustn't miss any suspects, but I know even though you guys really wanted to hurt me today, I know you always got my back, and thanks for that. Cheers.
Cheers, boys.